Like, of a story. But basically, like everybody knows customers. You know that a customer's done it, but the customer is always right. So I wasn't here for it yesterday, but so we've got sale on, and there is some large green handmade woven tote bags in the sale, which are £28.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think they visually, they are what they look like. Woman comes in, picks one up, sort of looks at it and sort of like nods at it, apparently puts it on her shoulder and starts walking around with it in the shop. So, I'm just trying it out. Husband comes in and says, oh no, you don't want a bag like that, do you? You want a backpack. So go over to the backpacks, which aren't in the sale, and then bring a backpack to the till, very expensive backpacks, which are called Rokers, fluorescent orange backpacks called Rokers. And the sticker from the sale green bag.
Oh dear Lord.
The sale sticker is magically on the orange bag.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh no.
Like the whole physical tag. Which the person at the till points out, and the Karen is like, no, you've got to sell it to me for this price.
It's like the Jedi mind trick that it has the clearance tag. You must sell it to me at the clearance tag. Waving a hand in front of her face.
So they were obviously like, no, it's not even the right product tag. And then Bag Karen's basically gone like, Bag Karen has basically gone like, I'm going to report you. I'm gonna ring in and I'm gonna do a report on you and whatnot.
Report on you the training standards, all that
please
jazz.
do.
Yeah.
But like, there is you, as you heard, most of us are in like customer service jobs, and at least 3 of us were like, oh god.
Yeah.
So at work, I know we do this with plants, and I think we do this with other clearance items as well. We have like the clearance label with price and everything, and then we do like cat whiskers type things in permanent marker, so that if anyone did get the funny idea of trying to move the clearance label onto an item that's not on clearance, then we'd be able to tell, because the whiskers wouldn't be complete on the other item or on the other part of the label, and we'd be like, don't play tricks on us. Like, we know what you're fucking doing. Put it back.
Oh, so
it was like just like, because like I say, explaining the two bags is not even like trying it with a similar.
Yeah, it's just for
like
fuck's
the
sake.
Description on the tag says a green tote bag.
And same with like barcodes and that. Like, and we obviously compare barcodes to make sure that it's not some silly buggers not trying to put the fucking tag on like the wrong thing. Like, so you gotta wake up a little earlier to get us retail workers.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wait to see whether she does report the shop and the person.
Part of me, I mean, not any slight against you or like any other staff or the shop in total or in general, but I hope that Bag Karen does that report. So then, I know the higher powers that be can like simply turn around and say to her, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." We know exactly what you're doing.
The actual law. Like, if you look up the law.
Yeah, it's like, bitch, do you want to try that? Because we have the law on our side.
Yeah.
Like, do you really want to fuck around and find out? Because we'll certainly make you find out, like, kind of thing.
I believe it would be considered as petty theft, doing that.
I know.
It's difficult here in the UK because the law's a little bit vague.
It's sort of like, the best way we can describe it, we could explain it is that if it happens before a transaction, before any money is parted,
Yeah.
we can refuse the sale. Like it's a no,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Hard.
If it was wrongly done, like by accident, and they were charged a higher price when it was actually on sale, that they can get a refund, the difference, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
because it was caught before it, and it obviously wasn't the right item, that was why it was like a no.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So quick question, which I still haven't gotten an answer to: 130 or 131?
131.
We got an answer. It's on the stream.
I know, but I also normally put it in the call chat, and I haven't got around to that because I was busy cooking dinner. Anyways, hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed that story about Bag Karen whilst I was still getting things set up.
Yeah.
Please don't, you know.
A bag Karen.
Never short a good story on Tales of Fumble and Fortune.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know, when I go to work, we're just talking retail stuff.
The retelling of retails. The retails of retail.
The retail of retail.
That's a good title, actually. Go with that one. Write a book with that one.
Yeah, that would actually make a great video series.
Unfortunately, that has already been taken. I can't remember who. I can't remember which YouTuber had it, but I know that they had the retails of retail, like kind of few videos and that. So we can't. So that's already copyrighted. We can't take that. We have to think of something else.
Okay,
Name.
can I just say something?
Go on.
A one-off campaign where that we all work in a retail store.
Oh God, no! Why?
I come here for
like a
escapism.
magical one. I do mean like a magical one.
Okay. If I get magical powers to work in this jam shop,
Yeah.
and our rules and stipulations lean mostly in our favor, I would consider playing this one shot. Otherwise, like Rogue says, we came here for the escapism. We didn't come here to make ourselves more depressed with our jobs.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Brain's just like, would it count? Does it have
What
it?
do you mean, would it count?
But I was thinking retail company sim.
Oh God! I mean, there's already like a supermarket sim game. There's already.
That's what came to mind. It's something like that in co-op. Is basically what we're going to end up doing.
Well, I know there's like a supermarket sim, which I think you can do like co-op and that. I don't know about fast food sim. I
We've got overcooked for fast food.
Well, that's very true. Like with lava and balloons.
But anyway, we're getting off topic. So, getting back to the game of D&D at hand. Last time, you wonderful band of chucklefucks, you had made your way to the Bronze Tower after a failed teleport, had broken your way through the barrier and made your way inside, finding that it was all pretty much hunky-dory. A little bit abandoned, but otherwise physically okay. Eppa, I should say, for character's sake, got trapped in a room where a timer would constantly tick every time you pushed the button, and then has now got himself a magical hammer.
I look forward to finding out how magical it is.
This is very true. Roll me a 2d10.
Is it going to be the Fix-It Felix's hammer, where you just bash something and it just fixes itself as per the mending spell?
I mean, I already have a hammer of mending.
Do you?
Yeah, I had it for like half the campaign.
When did you get this?
I found it in some random rolled loot.
Yeah. It was a while ago. Yeah, probably some 2d10 rogue and see what you get.
A 6 and a 9 for 15.
Nice.
Nice.
didn't even see that one until then.
But right now, the hammer itself has a light golden sheen to it.
Funky.
Mm.
Is he gonna tap everything and like things just turn to gold, and we could just turn our enemies into gold and sell them off as like
Brain cell,
valuable
give it back.
I'm sorry, like I didn't realise that, like, well, to be fair, the brain cell sort of gravitates towards a different person depending on the situation, so I mean...
But give it back. Stop taking it away when my brain has thought of it. Lastly counts as one. But yes, also on the hammer for the sake of the enchantment and also for a bit of a joke. It does now have an interesting continental outline. It says made in Oz.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Although it's a very deep cut TF2 reference.
That is a very deep cut reference.
Those of you that get it, you know.
Oh, this was that stint with certain...
Oh god, it's Sheila,
game.
isn't it?
It was a certain game that Brian had a hyperfixation on for a little bit before...
No, I just got bored and wanted to play it again because I hadn't played TF2 for ages.
Yeah, like a hyperfixation.
Because nothing else was scratching the itch, so I thought I'd play an older game.
Oh yeah, what about that, blummin' thingy 6, that you, like, you know, with the tanks and
Battlefield
army
6, which had 2 weekends of open beta and it's not out for another couple of weeks.
Mm.
I can't play it now?
In about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can wait.
But that was all he played throughout that time, like...
Yeah, because it was a good Battlefield game. And stop distracting me from retelling this story, you.
I'm just saying, like...
It is a good game.
The only time that he would get off the chair was for work, food, and to the loo. That was the only times, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's any other time I'm here.
I know. I played it as well.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Apple's arguments aside.
But from there you went into one of the upper rooms where there was a full feast laid out for you. And at the head of the table is a red-scaled dragonborn who welcomes you as a friend. And
no.
Oh, I can't sit on half tiles like Das can.
Oh, like all you have to do is press Alt, and then you can move your character so that you can sit on the half tiles like I can.
Oh, that's fantastic. There we go.
I've opened your mind.
The eppers are now sat at the end of the
open
table.
your mind.
Oh, we're starting off with bots, yay.
Yeah.
Don't open your mind to bots.
Wait,
Open your mind to
bots.
bots.
Yeah, like all these ones.
Open
Bots in the Twitch chat.
Oh.
Do not open your mind to bots. Open your mind to butts instead.
I was going to say, don't open your mind to butts. Don't ascend to asses.
Why not?
This token might be a bit big.
God.
Jesus.
Well, Roll20, stop putting on massive tokens.
Godzilla.
Not
Oh,
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Godzilla is copyrighted.
Okay, Fredzilla.
Kaiju.
Hi.
Oh, God. Anyway, so welcomes you as an old friend would, and invites you all to come sit, eat, drink. Must be tiring having dealt with Ebenrath and the elemental planes.
I would like to insight check this dude to make sure that he's not going to sedate us or tranquilize us with the food that is laid before us.
Roll an insight check.
Same,
Because
please.
I am learning from the
Things
dagger. I
Can,
can't
can
roll
we-
for shit when it comes to insight.
Yes, this
Can,
feels too
can,
nice and too suspicious.
Can Rex roll something because he has like a keener sense of smell than the rest of us, or something like that?
Roll me an investigation check.
Smell for poison. Or roll for poison.
Roll for poison. Damn, just a moment.
People are giving us food. This can't be right.
Friendly old men.
Yeah,
Early game
the
of
last-
D&D. The hell.
The last friendly dragonborn that offered us tea in one of the previous campaigns, everyone fell asleep apart from my barbarian, to which he proceeded to charm me, thinking that I'd be able to read a piece of text. Only, my barbarian was illiterate and therefore foiled the plan.
Yes,
It was great.
it was.
It was hilarious. It was one of those few moments in campaigns where it's good. With that investigation, this food doesn't smell poison. You don't detect any ill intent. Except for Das. Das is, your paranoia is too strong. But that food does look good.
I don't want to use my detect thoughts on this guy.
Do I learn anything from that 18 insight?
From the 8, well, anyone that got 10 or higher is basically like, no, he's chill, he's being friendly.
I will telepathically message everyone, whatever you do, don't eat the food. It might be poisoned.
Anyways, the Dragonborn begins tucking into what he has before him, and he's like, I guarantee you it's not poisoned. It might be a bit oversweet, but that's my predecessors doing, and maybe some assistance from Gum Dammit over there.
Yeah, my head! Oh god.
I apologise, it's
I assume that's
habit.
duck in front of Eppa. The Eppas both just grab the parallel duck legs, rip them off, and both start eating.
God, very mirrored. Oh god.
Rex will keep an eye out what happens to Eppa.
The duck is well cooked, it is moist and tender and delicious. It is actually good food.
Very unsettling. It's like lemon chicken, but if they made lemon chicken with like a lemon tart. It's lovely, but unusual.
The Dragonborn shrugs and says, again, apologies, it's my that's my predecessor's work. We did have a sweet tooth, that dragon. I do miss him.
Okay, so you talk about this guy as though he's your predecessor, like as in he's your father or grandfather, second cousin twice removed.
Mentor.
I suppose in a modern sense it would be partner.
Oh, that kind of partner.
Okay.
Wiggles eyebrows suggestively.
No, not in that context, but we were partners to a cause.
Okay.
And sadly his time had come, but my time is still yet to arrive, so I'm here patiently waiting. And it would appear that fate has delivered me to you.
Oh, fate has delivered
not-
us to you. You know.
Not to be rude, but who was they and who are you?
My predecessor was known by Marlon, and I am Branta's Echo, guardian of magic and of fate.
Both Eppas
You seem
turned
to
their heads
remember the name.
inward. Wait, aren't you meant to be dead? Like, they've both done that thing that dogs do when they're very confused, but towards
the head tilt.
And in stereo. Aren't you meant to be dead?
Oh god.
This is what it's like being on the other side of it. I feel less bad now.
Oh, I was very happy when you did it yesterday.
Felt bad for
For
John when I
context,
realised I
in
could
another
have four.
campaign, for context, another campaign, Smitty is playing an Echo Knight.
Yep.
Hmm.
A Hexblade Warlock Echo Knight, so I have a Shadow Friend, my Echo, and I forgot, because we got a humanoid in the encounter, I can have a Spectre as well.
Oh God.
Look, we have a
He hasn't
bard. We've met a
quite
bard who can
sorted-
animate
yeah.
objects, so we were just we were saying like we can do the whole Cammy Cat meet my friends. I can literally do that.
You can be the
Yeah.
choir.
Yeah.
But yeah, aren't you meant to be dead?
Yes and no. I'm aware of the artifacts of my kin you carry. That carries a small portion of us, and for some reason I've somehow resurrected. I don't fully understand it, but I'm not going to argue when things happen.
Well, that's fantastic news. I mean, you can help.
I could, but sadly this body is rather old. My soul may be powerful, but this flesh is, weak and flagging, and he, like, absentmindedly scratches some of his scales, and where they were once red, you see them fall away, and there's like a slight metallic bronze sheen to them.
Oh. So.
Powerful wizard,
That's-
right? Like, can't you clone yourself? Or are you too far gone for that?
Too far gone, but Marlon, the spirit, has gone. It would appear holding on to my artifact has caused a similar condition that happened when the blood curse was the original sealing method.
Blood curse?
This is going to take a bit of history.
Correct.
And he taps the staff on the bottom, and he gives like a metallic clang, and you can see he's holding the bronze staff, his artifact weapon.
Ooh.
And the scene around you shifts. Whilst you're all still sat around the dining table, you are flung into the middle of what is essentially a war zone.
Oh, dinner and a show.
Damn.
You find yourselves in the middle of the original Dragonborn capital of Roma. It is burning to the ground. Where each of you sit now, you do look around and you can see coloured shadows of your artifact weapons. So Das has an emerald and a white. Eppa has blue. I think what else Eppa has now. My brain's going blank.
I have that's the only dragon item I have.
Apart from the very suspiciously dark staff.
Which has not been which is not currently got a dragon being in it. So
Yeah.
it doesn't count.
No, it does not count. But no, there's like a blue shadow behind Eppa, but behind Rex, there's like a sapphire and a red. So you can see like these dragon artifacts are being reflected as like a coloured shadow. And they're currently discussing how best to deal with Ebenrath, which you can see as a husk on the floor. And that is when Brontazeko comes up with his idea of a blood seal. And each of them then becomes a bloodline. In if you've seen Avatar, where like Aang sees all his past lives in a line,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you get that kind of infinite mirror effect, but each of the coloured shadows changes shape and silhouette, so it's like these different people throughout lives. Lilith is the only odd one out, as that is literally just one. And doesn't proceed any further than that.
Because it's just Maze.
Well, no, Brontazeko points out that like the whole blood curse, the way it worked was we tied ourselves into bloodlines. we decided to bless the races with our power rather than have them worship us, and maybe that ego over eons driving us to do mad things. So we instilled ourselves into bloodlines. And he points out that like one person would be born with our power and we would bond with them. They would eventually die and pass on, but our spirits would still remain until someone else in that family line would then be the next wielder of the power. And so on and so forth. For some, it goes on quite a while. They became great heroes. And others pointing to Lilith, where it's like, there was just one shadow. It's like, we decided it was best for other options.
Okay. Rex looks really thoughtful and finally speaks like, is it the same thing I can do, basically, but way more powerful?
No, this is not a lichen transformation. It's not one affected by a disease as such.
I mean, I am a blood hunter who can invoke blood curses.
I suppose curse was the wrong choice of word. Seal might be better.
Okay.
And he even says like some older draconic words and starts like conjugating it up to a more modern term, and he just comes to like blessing, curse, seal, somewhere in those three.
Okay.
Is the only way to describe it. It was very esoteric. It was a spark of the moment kind of magic. I was meant to keep Ebenrath in check, and sadly that also failed. Thanks to... and he like rubs his temple and is like, idiots, and then you see the outline of a being in a darker shadow. Implying that like Ebenrath had then infiltrated this whole blood curse trend to make himself to start his own lineage.
Yeah, is that the Death Knight Emperor that we killed? That is the Dark Shadow.
Mm.
You'll be happy to know that that one is now a pile of glass in my room.
A pile of glass? Oh, that's genius. Personally, I would have gone for some gelatin.
There was spur of the moment. I went for what was quick. Someone might eat the gelatin.
So, my little kobold brain and my council of one have a bit of a question based on everything you said so far. Because we wield these weapons and we're kind of like connected to them,
Mm-hmm.
will there be a similar effect to us, as in, heaven forbids that if I die, then whatever dragons that possess the weapons I have would, I don't know, take it in turns to control my body, like one does like the weekends and the other does like the weekdays, or do they alternate between the two kind of thing?
I think it might make sense if we let him finish his story.
I brought a second things about it. It's like there might be issues for those of you that hold multiple of my kin. It could become a scrabble for who becomes the more dominant one.
Oh no.
I'm not quite sure if a physical body can take that kind of power.
I mean, you're talking to a king captain who so happens to have a council of one all in his mind, and I haven't exploded yet. I don't suppose 2 more members of the draconic kind wouldn't explode my poor little brain.
He tries the best. I think a physical demonstration might be best. Go down it. Can you bring me a souffle, please? At which point, the giant gummy bear brings you a rather large souffle. Plops it down on the table. Take this souffle as your mind.
Okay.
Quite full, quite airy, plenty of space to grow. And he holds out his hand, and like you can see the arcane power leach from his hand into the souffle. It begins to grow and bulge. And as you can see, more draconic power. It's great. You're getting stronger, more powerful, until eventually the souffle does explode.
Ooh, raspberry.
Yes. That would be you.
Oh.
But it would not be the best thing. But anyway, going back to my story. With the blood curse failing, we went for a new option of going into artifacts, into harder physical weapons. Or items. Things that best represented us. Umbreon, always a forger and one to shield those, became a shield. Lilith, for her strength, decided to amplify those qualities. And that seemed to have worked. Sadly, we never found one for Ebenrath, so we took it best to seal him in his own plane of existence. Or at least one that would resonate with him.
Oh, one moment. Epic just sort of like wriggles out the chair, takes off the dark staff, and just sort of floats it over with Mage Hand.
Oh no.
Fascinating.
It's kind of what our plan was.
Bronte's echo floats over the bronze staff as well, and they look almost like mirrors of each other, but obviously one is made out of bronze, the other made out of that black obsidian. Now that is interesting.
Maybe Lumbrion's own forge.
I was about to ask. I assume you've been by my brother's forge.
Whole bunch Mac went into that.
I think this might work. Yes. Yes, I think you... I don't want to presume, but I'm going to assume 6 of you? Or is it 5? I'm seeing double.
There are 5 personalities. That's a simulacrum.
I just want to double check. Some people like to, what would the right word be? Not masturbate.
Multiply.
No.
Self-love.
I mean, kind of what I was going for, hence why the masturbate word, but no, not really masturbate.
Hmm.
Be narcissistic. No. It'd be like some narcissism thing, but they like to have multiple versions of themselves.
Oh my.
The simulacrum version of Epic just goes, oh no, this is purely a utilitarian thing. It's to make sure that he doesn't get hit.
Well, in that case, then, for those of you who are of an arcane variety, I do believe I have something for you. Oh, it's when he wanders over to a side table, rifles through a few old notes, and then pulls out a couple of spell scrolls. I think you might need these when the time is ready. Hopefully you'll be strong enough to cast it by then.
God.
And this is a spell scroll of sealing. It is an 8th level spell.
Oh boy.
Is that is a custom item then? I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Spell scroll of sealing, 8th level. How many? Is it just one?
There are 2 of them.
2.
Oh. 2 spell scrolls of sealing. Why 2?
always think
it's on first reveals.
listen to the smart one. Always have a backup.
All right. I thought there was going to be some tragic thing where, old Ebby boy would be sealed, but then one of us would probably have to be sealed with him in case not that I'm foreshadowing anything. For all I know, I could be absolutely bullshitting this whole thing.
I mean, it's not unreasonable. I mean, considering that some of the juice is in me, you might need to use one of those on me.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm planning to clone myself. I'm assuming. I assume it's only stuck in the body, not the soul. Worst case scenario, you can just bonk me on the head till I die.
You really should listen to that one more often. He's quite quick on the uptake.
I mean, who will be my quartermaster then? You're like a really good quartermaster, and I don't think
I go back to the clone spell. It's in the body, not the soul.
Okay, fine.
I didn't assume there was going to be someone living here, but do you mind if we take one of the statues from downstairs? I need to make a very expensive urn.
He looks confused. He's just like, you could just go and buy one.
Yeah, but that's there and it's already broken.
But you can buy one.
Oh, okay, fine. If you insist.
I was further confused because, clearly he's read up, you guys are adventurers, you've got craploads of disposable cash, just go and buy one.
Oh, yes, listen to the smart one. This kobold's quick on the ball. Oh, yeah, of course.
If you look after the pennies and the pounds, take care of themselves. Don't spend money if you don't have to.
Indeed. As you're having this bit of conversation, the wall behind him, behind Marlon, Brontezacco rather, opens. And he turns around and goes, oh, another problem.
Oh, another problem.
And he walks into this chamber. Those of you that wish to follow him, you walk into a large orrery. A modern version of the world, the twin moons, the stars, and other such things.
Is this accurate to how we understand it?
It is accurate to how you understand it, yes.
Oh.
I've done my best to try and squeeze it all on. At least make it look like it's mechanical, it self-propels.
That's very cool.
So many layers. So much fiddling.
Oh,
but anyway, Brontezacco begins to very slowly ascend the stairs, and you can see it's a struggle for him, even though the stairs are shallow and a very slow ascent. Even just going upstairs is tricky for his old bones.
Epicus will come along and offer to help up.
Oh, thank you, little one. I just need help going up to the upper levels. And eventually makes his way up to the top, and he's like, okay, fine, now show me what's wrong. And the orrery begins to spin. You watch it spin approximately 3 days.
Oh.
At which point he's like, oh, a double eclipse. That's not good.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing that we're gearing up towards, so when that does happen, Ebony might, Ebony Raven Star Claw, whatever, would come out and do their whole dark thing, and if no one is there to stop them, then, well, the end of the world may happen as we know it.
but we feel fine.
Or something like that.
It really be the end of the world? Taps his staff a couple of times as he's pondering that question, and you watch it spin ever onwards, and no, the world keeps on spinning. And there's a reassuring smile on Bonzeko's face. Of like, yes, things will be just fine.
As in, we'd succeed? Or Ebb and Wrath will do their thing and everything would still be fine?
Hard to say.
Well, you can't just say, oh, everything will be just fine, only to answer, oh, it's hard to say.
He gestures and then points at the aura. It's like, look, the planet still spins, the star's still there. As far as this aura works out, it's fine.
You remember when we had those visions in the cathedral?
Oh yeah, those visions. Yeah, those were well trippy.
Yeah, there's been a lot of emphasis that Ebenrath is not so much destruction as change.
Oh god, this is giving me Slay the Princess vibes.
I mean, Ebenrath was a force we considered evil, but really when you think about it, he is just destruction. You have to uproot the garden to plant next year's crop. You dig up the earth to make your clay pots, you cut down trees to make your table.
Yeah, there's a difference between, like, digging up the trees and making the table and being able to plant the trees, or digging up the ground to plant your crops and then the crops will come back next year, and then digging up the trees to the point where the whole deforestation society decides that trees don't deserve to exist, and like you just ravage the ground and then that's it, that's the end, bye kind of thing, and then everyone will like not be in a good position. There's a difference between that and you just people no longer existing. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. It's just I have a kid on the way who hopefully would be the inheritor of a kingdom that we had acquired quite a long time ago.
Hang on. You actually have a kid on the way? I mean, joking about that.
I mean, what do you think happens when a male creature and a female creature love each other? Well, I say love each other very much. It was more of a one-night stand. Do the reproductive thing, and then they don't just appear out of nowhere. I mean,
the biology of a draconid and a dryad are not exactly the most compatible. Dryads are closer to elves than they are to you. Because the dryads. You know what? No, this is just tangents. Too many.
I'm just of the assumption that because it's the Feywild, weird things happen there, and you never know.
As you're ranting, you feel an old dragon-born claw on your head.
Oh no.
Brontezeko's eyes glow for a brief moment. And then he chuckles like, oh, that's going to be dangerous. Need to keep an eye on that one, I think.
You mean that my child could be a person of great destruction or a person of great power?
I think the answer is yes.
Both.
Well, I'm sure that with my fatherly guidance that they will walk a straight road where they won't get into any form of trouble whatsoever. Or at least any serious trouble.
Clearly you've not hung about with tricksters.
Yeah.
There will be issues later.
I'll have to give the kid the talk about the birds and the bees at some point.
It's not so much the birds and the bees, it's other things.
I'm gonna have a very long retirement. Both Eppers simultaneously start rubbing between their eye ridges. Oh no.
Look, maybe I'm just a bit more conscious that if we fail to prevent Ebenrath from completely destroying the world, then there is no future for my hypothetical future kid and other people's hypothetical future kids. And maybe I'm just a little bit bothered by that. I don't know about the rest of you, but yeah.
With all this, Brontozoka points out, it's like some of the oldest rituals before people worshipped us, they worshipped things like the sun, and they would sacrifice things in the dead of winter for the sun to come up. What do you think happens when they stop sacrificing?
Sun keeps coming up.
Exactly. A ball of gas illuminates the sky. Ebenrath is a danger, there's no denying that. But going in with the mindset of if you fail, everything ends, isn't strictly true.
Then what do you think would happen if Ebenrath does succeed?
There will be a time of turmoil, but then some balance might be restored. He does come back every time. He rose the first time from the shadows, he rose the second time from the blood curse, he rose the third time because the planar shift we put on him caused irreparable planar damage, which you have repaired, or at least allowed a repair to begin. You may think your actions have gone unnoticed, but they haven't gone unnoticed by us. Various deities have had a keen eye on you lot since you dealt with the Zaratan.
God, which one's the Zaratan?
The Earth Elemental.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, all the way back then.
Yes.
All the way back then, yes.
Yes, ever since then, gods have had a very keen eye on all of you. You may not have seen them around, but they've had an eye. I fear some may have broken their strict non-interference agreement, but I'll keep that enforced at all times.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's why Brontozoka chuckles as well, as he points out, gesturing to the artifacts. It's like literally you had divine interference.
I still don't know what you're talking about. These are trinkets. I mean,
going back, not to be overly practical, but going back to the eclipse, the double eclipse. One of the reasons I was hoping we'd be able to get to you before it happens, well, essentially, is to get your assistance in essentially using that to trap him. Because whatever he's intending to use the energy for, the energy's gonna be there. It's just a matter of how can we... I mean, my assumption's been there's a way that we could use that to essentially force him into the staff and knock him in. But I can't pretend I know how. Something that might oomph these, and he sort of holds the skulls.
Well, the scrolls would be necessary to put him away in that black staff. But think of the eclipse as like a focusing lens. I mean, to me and my kin, the sun is our father, Io, a literal star god. Now he's being eclipsed twice. And you're a smart bunch of people, you put a big lens and a smaller lens in front of it, you get quite the upgrade in magnification and refraction. So consider that your good time to strike him with a few good blows, and then when he's weak and on the ground, seal him away.
This is a complete aside, but aren't any of the dragons associated with the moons?
No.
Cool. Who is associated with the moons? Or is that different per faith?
There'll be different pantheons for that one. Because you have Tsukiyomi and Shinto, Hecate. I think Hecate?
Artemis is like.
Yeah,
I don't
Artemis
know
is the
whether
moon
Artemis
goddess,
is-
but I think Hecate is as well.
As is Selene.
Yeah.
They are triplets.
Yep.
And Diana.
Mm.
I think Diana's Roman.
Yeah, Diana
yeah,
is
Diana's
Roman.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I copied basically the Norse and the Greek pantheons are copied straight out of the player's handbook.
Trying to remember the Egyptian gods and goddesses. Ra is like the
Ra's the
sun.
sun. I think there is one for the
Ra's
moon.
more
Isis.
complicated. Technically,
I think-
Aten is the sun. Ra wields the
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
It gets complicated because the Egyptian religion is so old.
Mm.
It had hundreds of iterations before the cult of society fell.
Yeah.
It's different in the New Kingdom, the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom. Ugh.
Take your pick, and then even then, modern pop culture's skewed it even more because my brain was rifling through it and I was thinking, oh, Khonshu! Oh no, wait, no, that's Marvel.
Mm.
Although that was a really good series.
No, Khonshu is actually an Egyptian god.
Yeah, but for the Moon Knight stuff, Khonshu is specifically the moon god.
Fair. But yeah, Khonshu sort of is similar to Horus in appearance,
Yeah.
but with a moon
Hmm.
on
Yeah.
top of his head.
Yeah, sadly no. Not for Moon Knight, he is just a bird skull. And some fancy robes with a crescent moon on top of a staff. He picks random people to be his Moon Knight. And decides to pick someone with dissociative identity disorder.
Ah.
To which Jason Isaacs deserves a goddamn Oscar for that. Man has to play...
Oscar, right?
Oscar Isaac,
Oscar,
yeah.
not Jason.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That
way.
was a fantastic performance.
It-
If there is not a second season, I will riot.
Yes.
There is. They're making one currently.
Yes! It's very expensive buying enough riot gear for one person to do significant damage. So it's good that they're saving me the money.
Either way.
But yes. But yes, take some time to prepare and ready yourselves. Would be my advice. And I think you'll also be wanting this as well for the journey ahead. And Bronte's Echo presents to you his staff. Oh, hello, Persephone.
Hello, Persephone.
Does he present it to anyone in particular?
Nope, but it's just currently floating in the middle of the table for someone to grab it. Also for the internet, cat. Pss.
Just about sea cat.
I mean, she is a mostly
Black cat on black bed sheets.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see her tail now.
I mean, I could be mean.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean.
You knew what was coming. The second I moved, she was like, "Wait, what are you doing? Don't you dare pick me up!"
I wonder whether me opening up my pull string bag would appeal enough for her to jump in. Part of me wants to give it a try. Yeah, take my water bottle out.
Your bag. Anyway, so whilst you do that, we'll carry on with the RP session. So yes, the bronze staff is available for whoever would like to grab it. Although it can only be attuned by a wizard, sorcerer, or a warlock.
Well.
So Eppa.
Yes.
I was gonna say, is that what Marlon had? Did he have the
Yep.
bronze staff? Yeah.
Eppa sort of just grabs the dark staff. They've definitely been entertaining, but you are going to cause me problems. Opens the bag of holding, hoys it in there. This is very generous for you. And just grabs the staff.
No, she doesn't want to get in the bag. She's decided she wants to get in the cupboard instead. Determined. Yeah, let me just add that to your character sheet really quick.
Thank you.
Because I do actually have the bronze staff, it does exist.
Oh my.
But essentially, I think it was a +2 staff.
Oh, dope.
What other things did they give you? It basically acts as a staff of the Archmage.
Robe of the Archmage guy, staff of the Archmage guy. I feel like I have fulfilled a character role in this campaign.
Oh. That's annoying. I have the Awakened one.
Well, we've only got 3 days.
Yeah, so it's a +2 staff. Well, +2 quarter staff. It has 50 charges. It gains 4d6 +2 daily at dawn. And once you get down to the last one, roll a d20. On a 20, it regains 1d12 +1 charges. The best thing you'll like about it is spell absorption. Whilst holding the staff, you have advantage on saving throws against spells. In addition, you can use your reaction when another creature casts a spell that targets only you. So, I need to roll for that to be only you, or you're in the area effect of. If you do, this staff absorbs the magic of the spell, cancelling its effect and getting a number of charges back equal to the absorbed spell's level. However, if you bring up the...
Holy crap!
I should warn you, if you decide to be like, oh, let me just reabsorb a lot of magic to recharge the stuff, if it goes over the max charges, it explodes.
So many spells!
Mm-hmm.
How many of these don't I already know? Quite a few. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like the default level of things, although not so many spells, but let's face it. I'm going to give everybody the Awakened version of their artifacts after this, so you get all cool new things.
Ooh.
But I need to go through and add them onto D&D Beyond, so that could take me a while.
I'm assuming I can't do retributive strike.
No, the Retributive Strike's in there for when it explodes.
Cool. I can't purposely do that one. Good to know.
It's just more, I need that stat blocking to remind myself how much damage it would take. Please note if you're 10 foot away or closer.
Oh boy.
8 times 50.
Yeah. Number of, so 400, then 300, then 200.
Yep.
Assuming it's full. Oh boy. That's so much damage.
It is. It is fun. But yes, on the Awakens then though, you gain the ability to do Elemental Adjustment. You can spend 1 charge, and you can change the damage type of one spell that the staff has cast. So, for example, a 7th level fireball now becomes a 7th level acid ball.
Or radiant ball.
Is this Lore Master Wizard?
No, it's
Or
part of the ball
force
stuff.
ball.
I'm not gonna lie, in my head, Eppa is just doing like the magical girl transformation.
Yeah, so for
oh, that's glorious. That's absolutely glorious.
so for other people, for those that want to know, so the Umber Carapace, once that's now awakened, you can, as a reaction to area of effect spell or spells that target people who are behind you, create a shield wall 15 feet long.
Nice.
You must be somewhere on that 3 square length, but it will automatically block any damage. So, for example, a fireball going off, if you're in the middle of it and so if I'll use the tokens on the board right now, so if we have you there, DJ, names,
Yeah.
forget, and we do people scattered around like so, there's a fireball goes off, you're in the middle of it, you can activate the shield, you can protect the 2 kobolds behind you, but sadly Rex and Tink will take the full brunt of the fireball.
So like Reinhardt-y shield.
Yes, it's basically a Reinhardt shield.
Very cool.
Okay.
In addition, you can now also spend an action to cast a black dragon breath weapon.
Oh
Yes.
Trims, trench. Yes.
So you get that, and then Io's Claw, it's awakened now, so now you can access Paladin spells as if you were your highest level in Paladin.
That's the
Jesus
13th
Christ.
level paladin.
Oh god.
I'm just taking a look what the rules are. What slots you have as a 13th level paladin. That's crazy strong.
Yep.
That's like... I think you've just crossed into 4th level spell slots as a paladin at that point. If I remember right from Baldur's Gate. Yes. You would have a 1/4 level spell slot for smiting. Yes, you have 4 first, 3 second, 3 third, and 1/4. That's horrifying.
Yep, meanwhile,
Is it though?
for Rex, with his, so the Lilith's Gauntlets, when they're awakened, he can spend a bonus action to slam them together and knock his strength up even higher to, I believe it's 26. Oh, sorry, that's the default. No, Awakened is you smack them together, you then get access to a Barbarian Rage effect. So basically you get +2 on attack and damage rolls.
Ooh, okay.
Your melee weapons increase 1 size category, and there is a table on the gauntlets, so your Omni Violator, which is currently doing 2d6, will go all the way up to 3d6.
Okay.
But sadly, as a downside to those, you do now have a Red Dragon's Fearful Presence. Any creatures within 50 feet of you, centered on yourself, need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be afraid.
Okay.
And with the Sapphire Bulwark, you can now gain resistance to 1 extra damage type,
Ooh.
which you pick every day at dawn.
Okay.
The King Captain Daz.
Yes.
The Emerald Dagger finally awakens for you. Not only do you gain the ability to cast Mirror Image,
Mm-hmm.
you can now also begin to cast... I forgot the name of the spell, the one that gives weird shapes and like hypnotizes them.
The one that gives what?
it like throws weird shapes at them, and it's like it's an illusion school spell, but it will like stun them for a while.
Phantasmal Force?
No,
Color
it's not phantasm-
spray?
No,
A hypnotic pattern?
that's the one.
Ah. Oh, hypnotic pattern. Oh my. Okay. So essentially, I'd be like, "Hey, look at the shiny things up there!"
You can gain, and also every time you use an action or a bonus action to do a dash, you have resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning non-magical damage.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
As you essentially like after image yourself. Shiro's Fangs, they basically get a few more charges and a couple of extra spells. Still need to be written in.
Mm.
And then for Tink, just remind myself of what you got, because I can't remember who has what.
Crown and hammer.
I have the crown, don't I?
Yes, you have the Verdant Crown.
And Aurelian's gavel.
So with the Verdant Crown now, you also have the ability to find the fans. Yeah. Dash knocking over the fan distracted me then. Yeah, you can now summon a plant ally for a set number of charges that will give you either one of the blights or a treant. As an additional ally, and you also gain access to abilities of one of the druid circles, which now escapes me. I need to go dig up my notes to remember which is which. And then for the Aurelian's Gavel, you also gain the ability to smite. But you can choose whether you're smiting evil or smiting good. And basically you get to pull that off as if you were casting it as a 4th level paladin.
Nice.
A number of times a day equal to your proficiency bonus, which currently is +5.
Jesus Christ, we have a artificer, druid, paladin, pseudo multi-class.
Again, so my mindset for a lot of them artifact items was like, I don't want to punish people for multi-classing, because the whole point of multi-classing is you want the flavour of the class without too much sacrifice. So it's just basically, yeah, here's the artifact, you get a couple of bonuses when you get it, they're really cool. Then when you awaken them, oh okay, now I get some class abilities on top of my class. Yes. Meanwhile though, for you, Eppa, because you have Ezalong's Wing, but you've already awakened it, so you already know what you get. You get the ability to cast Fly, and you have key points if you had monk levels.
I also have Featherfall.
But the Featherfall triggers automatically.
Oh, okay.
That requires no reaction. Now, so anytime you jump and fall, it automatically unfurls and does the full Batman. Even if you
I do not have the Necklace of Fireballs anymore. I should delete that from my sheet. Oh, this is very fun. There's so many juicy items. This is very tasty.
Yeah.
I'm scared of what we're going to be fighting.
Well, the next possible fight will be that of Ebenrath. So, Brontozeko asks, what next? Where do you go from here?
Well,
I mean, this was sort of a mad dash to try and get here.
yeah, essentially.
Like, we didn't even know if we were going to be able to get here in time, and I think... Correct me if I'm wrong, how long does it take to get to fly here from... fly to... Verulanium from here? I think we can make that in 3 days, right?
I mean, bearing in mind that we can't push the ship too hard, because apparently that nearly broke, according to Ifer. So we have to be careful with that.
I mean, I can teleport us there. I'm familiar with that Verolanium now. I've been there a few times.
That's very true.
Easier.
Yeah, that's very true.
It is very exhausting, though.
Yeah, we need all your strength for the fight against Evanrath, really, so...
I need all of everyone's strength.
Yeah. But out of all of us, I think you're probably going to be the one who will have the most proficiency in using the sealing scroll. Like the
I was going to ask that. I assume that can be used by anyone who can cast spells.
Yep.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to give one to Tink.
Thank you.
Okay. I
Because
concur.
it makes sense. Like, everyone else is going to be probably up close hitting things, whereas we're probably the ones who are going to be with at least the most space.
I mean, I can go in and out. Like, I can be up close or as far away as needs be with Shiro's fangs and claws.
Cool. That's updated on my end.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's a custom item spell scroll of sealing 8th level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess that is kind of the plan. Is just into the breach. Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unless you have any other advice for us. I suppose just closes his mind while holding the staff and just thinks, I'm guessing I can hear you through the staff too, right?
Yeah, you will do.
How long have you got?
I honestly don't know. Spiritually, I feel fine. Physically, I'm aware, but it's an old body. With an even older soul. But don't worry about me. You will rest, eat, recover.
I have a lot of letters to write. Yeah.
I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did.
But Branta's Echo snaps his fingers and you can hear like the sounds of stone moving and sort of collapsing together. At which point Branta's Echo points out that the upper levels have been changed for you all for better rest and recuperation.
Thank you.
Very kind.
Okay, thank you. I'll be the perfect environment for me to writing all those letters. Which I'm totally not going to work on in character. No. She says, opening up my Google Drive.
That's why the DM needs to go digging through his Google Drive to find all the artifact weapons and all the cool things they do and then put that into D&D Beyond. And I'll probably spend the next 20 minutes screaming at D&D Beyond going, why won't you accept this? I'll change and make it the way I want it to be. You'll bow to my demands. I'm the dungeon master here. You have no power. Have no power here, Gandalf the Grey. So, yeah. I think that's going to be a good place to end this. Because I've got a lot of stuff to do now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I am roasting alive. I didn't realise my PC was getting that hot, and dear God, I'm sweating.
I mean, it's quite warm this end as well, so I'm not sure. It's 20 degrees at this time of night. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a thermometer. I would tell you what temperature it is under the desk. It's probably quite warm.
I do need to find my humidity thermometer because I bought one because my office is always warmer than the outside for the obvious reasons.
So, yes, we hope you all have enjoyed tonight's little shorter than average stream. You want to tune in next week as
Yeah.
we pick up with these guys and they begin their final stretch towards possible oblivion.
Or possible salvation.
Yep.
And all the things in between. So until next time then, everybody. We'll see you all later. Bye!
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.